Let's do some checking on your numbers. We are getting very, very close to midway through the year. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about that. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, the one guy that meets with you every single day to help you in growing your business. Even when I'm looking all dapper today, we're acting like we're professionals. Not wearing any pants, but I look good today because we are doing some listing presentations online. Many of you know I do a lot of video listing presentations with agents to help them in getting more listings every day. I think I'm recording 15 or 16 more today. So wanted to take a quick break and talk to you a little bit about your current production levels. Each month, you should be checking to see if you are on track with where you want to be financially. If you are not on track with where you want to be, obviously it's a lot easier to make an adjustment early in the year than it is in October or November saying, oh my gosh, I got to get some closings. This is the worst year I've ever had, or I didn't meet my goals, or whatever the case is. So each month you should be doing a checkup to see, first of all, what do my closings look like? Am I on track with that? Is my lead generation working? How well am I doing on conversion? And then that's the simple 30,000 foot flyover. After you've done that, it's time to dig deep. It's time to really look at what adjustments do I need to make here? Am I getting the conversion rates I need on my FSBO approach? Am I getting the conversion rates I need on my expired campaigns? Am I getting the conversion rates I need with divorce filings? Am I getting the conversions I need from family law attorneys referring business, from probate attorneys referring business, from CPAs referring business to me? How am I doing on my geographic marketing? What do my Facebook ads look like? Am I doing anything on Marketplace that's working really well for me? How am I doing with generating business from my perfect home finder? There's a million approaches you should be using as an inner circle coaching member. Do a check. See what's working and what's not. See which ones need to be adjusted. Are we generating lots of leads and not getting them converted? Are we doing a great job at conversion, but we're not generating enough leads? Are we doing a good job with getting a phone conversation going with them, but we're not meeting them face to face? Are we doing a great job at converting them without the phone? Because that's always my preference. And then being able to meet them face to face. If you find out where the hole is, if you can run a diagnostics check on this machine, you can find out which part of the system needs some adjustment. You should be doing this every single month so you can adjust accordingly. What happens is we start to throw out the baby with the bathwater, right? But none of this is working. I'm just blowing everything up. And then you're starting all over. You're building again. That's not going to get you where you need to be. This is your car. This is the one you're going to drive. So we need to do a diagnostics check to fix whatever. If it's just the starter, don't throw the whole thing out. If it's just the alternator, don't throw the whole thing out. This is your car. Take care of it. Do a monthly diagnostics check so you can make sure this thing's running smoothly. And more importantly, we can get it to speed up. We can get a lot of speed out of this and get it going a lot faster to generate the type of goals that you're looking for. So you should be doing a diagnostics check. Now's a good time to say, okay, here we are midway through May. It's almost June. Am I on track with what my annual goals are? First of all, how much money have I made? What's my gross commission and my net income that I'm facing right now? How many transactions have I had? Where have most of those transactions came from? And then again, diving deep, am I comfortable with the results I'm getting with each of the approaches I'm using? I've got some geographic farming. I've got some direct mail. I've got sales letters I'm sending out. I have different niches that we're working. And I've always told everybody, if you really want to start doing well, you got to focus on how much money am I making in each niche. Every time I have a consulting day, a lot of our consulting days, people have always flown in to see me for the day. We're doing some of them online now over Zoom, where I can completely rebuild their business. We call it a blueprint day. We build a completely new blueprint for them, and I can do the whole thing in one day. And one of the things I focused on is niches. I always say, it's time for me to niche slap you. You need to be niche slapped. You have to, because this is where if we can make 150 grand a year from this niche, and we can make 200 to 225 from this niche, and then maybe we make 75 to 100 from this one, life is going to look pretty good. But we really have to drive deep into those niches. Are your offers good? Are you getting enough marketing out to promote those offers so people even know, first of all, who in the heck are you? What do you offer? I didn't even know you existed. I'm thinking of selling my home and you weren't even on my top 10 list. I have no idea who you are. What you're fighting with is obscurity. So you have to get well known and start to generate that kind of revenue that you're looking for. So this is a great way to do it. I would be doing this every month, whether you do the first of the month or you do mid-month, as a lot of our agents do, because they're not as busy, right? At the end of the month, we're closing more transactions. We're finishing everything up the first of the month. It's hard to do that on a monthly basis. So a lot of times, mid-month, 14th to the 17th, somewhere in that range, is a great time to do a status check. How do I look? What does my overall month over month look like? How does this compare to last year? Am I on the right track? A good business owner knows their numbers. They know their numbers, and I can't stump them with my first three questions. An agent that's really struggling bad, they're stumped with those first three questions that I asked them on a blueprint day. So check your numbers. Let's make sure we can get you as profitable as possible. You got to make that adjustment now. You know, you've heard before, if a boat is going across the ocean, just a little, if you just take this wheel and you just turn it to here, you're going to end up in another country because you've adjusted early enough that over time it makes a gradual. We don't want to get close to where we want to be and make a hard right-hand turn. That's what a lot of agents are doing around September, October, November. Let's do it now. Let's make you as profitable as you can be and really keep our eye on the ball. Let's make sure that we are on track. We're looking at our GPS and everything is on course. If that's not the case, now is the time to adjust it. Now is the time to figure out, what sales presentations do I need? What offers should I be adding to my business? Am I really scaling up enough? Am I spending anything on marketing? Because let me promise you, if you're spending nothing, you're getting nothing. All you're getting is the people that already know you send you business. Oh, 90% of my business comes from past clients, and then your business sucks. You're doing that much business. That should be 5% of your business. Same number of people, but you got 95% of this whole big thing over here. That's where you need to go. I got some cool stuff I'll be sharing with you tomorrow. I'm doing some more videos tomorrow as well. But I've got some cool stuff I'll be sharing with you here. So make sure you're following this channel and you turn on notifications, as we do a morning meeting for all of our realtors every single day. If you're not an Inner Circle coaching member with us, you're not making the kind of money you should be making. Check out the video description here. There's some links that will help you tremendously. Do it now. This can help you a lot. So keep track of your numbers. Make sure you're on track with where you want to be for your annual goal. And let's get you hustling, making as much money as possible. Thanks so much for watching. I'm honored to be helping you in growing your business here. We got more great tips coming for you. Make sure you're following the channel. We'll talk soon, and bye-bye for now.